Fuck you, WWE games! You know, guys, I'm a very lenient individual, alright? I will put up with a lot of crap before I lose my damn mind. It's a fact, okay? However, I will not accept this crapola of season pass bullshit that we're putting up with right now. What the fuck is this shit? And in case you're all like saying, oh, well, what are you, behind the curve or something? Season passes have been a problem for such a long time. Look, first and foremost, I want to say this much. I have no problem with season passes. I actually like the idea of a season pass. I really do. I seriously think season passes are a good idea. Okay? The concept of being able to get a lot more game content for a certain discounted price rather than taking each piece individually is, I think, a good idea. Now, do I believe I'm going to pay something as insane as $50 for a season pass, a la Call of Duty? Hell no! You done lost your fucking mind if you think I'm gonna help a game franchise that pretty much makes more money in one day, at launch day, than some countries do in a whole fucking year, make more money with a $50 season pass? Hell no! If you're a Call of Duty fan, nothing wrong with that. Go for it. That's all cool. 25 is as high as I'll go on the season pass. I'm still gonna give you an example of why I'm pissed the fuck off about what WWE Games has done, alright? First off, I have the Collector's Edition for WWE 2K15. I do. I have the Hulkamania Edition. And you know what? That thing was $100. And there were only 25,000 out there in circulation because Hogan had to sign every single one of those little cards. And that's cool. So yes, do I have Hulk Hogan's signature? Yes. Did I get those special contents I drew with the game? Did I get 2 Stings for pre-ordering it? Yeah. Did I get 2 Hogans at launch for free? Yes, I did. But that was a part of the Collector's Edition. Did I get a little Funko toy with it? Yes, I did. Did I get a piece of the mat that Hogan was on in Memphis, I believe, and part of this Collector's Edition? Yes, I got all of that. Was the Collector's Edition worth it? Yes, it was. The question, of course, is, was the game worth it? Short answer, fuck no. Fuck no. And here's the thing. I was defending WWE 2K15 for the last couple of months. Since it came out, I've been defending it. And I've been fighting my own urge to trash it. You see, because a lot of people have been giving it so much shit, saying that it is a shell of its former self. It's cut out features, and superstars, and modes, and all this stuff, which, yes, it's true, it's not there. It is a bare bones start. And do you want to know what my argument to anybody who said that was? It was simple. I pulled WWE 12, you know, when they rebooted it like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever it was. Again, to simplify everything, it was the same thing. People pretty much said, oh, this is a bare bones of what it basically once was. This sucks. We trashed WWE 12 because it was different and bare bones, but then guess what? 13 came out and had the Attitude Era, and it was awesome. We didn't know how it could be better. Then all of a sudden, THQ lost its money, pretty much, and we got WWE 2K14, which had the 30 years of WrestleMania, and we were even better. It was the same thing. We're like, oh my god, this is awesome. So I was that person telling him, hey, WWE 12 was shit for all intents and purposes in terms of features. But guess what? They took what they had there and they built on it and they made it even better with 13 and of course 2K14. Now I'm saying the same thing with 2K15. I was saying 2K15, yes, is bare bones, but look at it. That is one of the most beautiful wrestling games we have ever seen. And it's not bad, it's just, you know, bare bones. You're missing your creative character aspect, certain things. You're missing your creative finisher. You're missing creative story. You're missing all these things that people really want in terms of a wrestling game. And their arguments are legit. They're right. It's frustrating that crap ain't in there. I digress. I bought, like I said, the $100 Collector's Edition, which came with the game itself and all the stuff I mentioned before. And I bought the $25 Season Pass to go with it. And the Season Pass's selling point was that you get Paige with it. In previous games, if you bought the Season Pass for one of these WWE titles, you not only got maybe 1 or 2 extra characters immediately, and the accelerator, or whatever they want to call it in there, but you also got the forthcoming Superstar packs. they would release other superstars over the time span of, I think, within 6 months, and you would get all of those superstar packs going forward. It was a part of the season pass. 2K15 comes out and wants not 15, not 20, but 25 fucking dollars for a freaking season pass, which has the tagline 2K Showcase, which is their version of a season mode. The selling point for the season pass, apparently, was that they're going to give you more 2K Showcase stories for the Ultimate Warrior, for Christian, I believe, and for Mark Henry, I think somebody else. But you got, that was a season pass, apparently, and I must have missed the fine print where I was like, you know what? That's cool, that's nice that you can do all of that, you get all those extra things, but I'm paying 25 bucks here. I want more superstars. So all of a sudden they said, oh, well, you get superstars with the season pass. Oh, that's what I wanted. But what they didn't tell you was that they were going to release separate superstar packs and move packs, which actually are not a part of the season pass. $25 for maybe 4 or 5 alternate costumes for existing superstars, not new ones, existing superstars. That's it. They release this WCW pack, which Bam Bam Bigelow, Lex Luger, Fit Finlay, and a bunch of other people, and I'm like, I want that. I want to play as Bam Bam frickin' Bigelow. Hell yeah. But no. But fucking no. No. No, you're gonna pay $6.99, $7.99, whatever the fuck it is, to boot. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. How about that? Honestly, hey, anybody who does it, hey, no offense to you guys, alright? Cool, you guys are in, you want to do that. Personally, I already dropped $125+ on this. I'm not giving them any more money. Not for a shell of a game that they gave us, pretty as it may be. Fuck them on that. These showcase aspects, which don't even have a fucking release date yet. We haven't seen anything. All we've got is their names and the superstars you're going to get with them. And they're not even really fully superstars. In most cases, they're just new alternate costumes. What the fuck? Seriously. No, it's that kind of practice that makes me just shun a fucking game. It makes me shun a company. Visual concepts, you guys did awesome on NBA. You did awesome in the look of WWE 2K. But damn it, that kind of practice, and I don't care who's responsible, 2K, visual concepts, any one of you motherfuckers, it's absolutely uncalled for to ask for more money. $25 for something that doesn't have a release date, and then continue to ask for more increments just based on whatever fucking 30 moves and 5 other superstars. Suck it! I feel much better now. I do. $24.99 is as much as I would ever pay for a season pass for anything, which is why I didn't pick up the season pass for Alien Isolation. One, because at that point it was a new IP which we hadn't necessarily gotten to play much of, and of course when it came out it was as buggy as the day is long, and honestly I died in that game more frequently than anything else, and it wasn't because I'm just not sneaky enough, it's because the fucking alien glitched into the damn locker I was hiding in. But that's not everything though. I'm not saying, you know, the people who have season passes are evil or whatever. I'm not going to that extreme. Hell no. But I will say that I do believe that there are some companies that are trying to either A, make up for a previous mistake, or B, just know how to treat their customers right, keep them happy, because guess what, if they're happy, they'll come back. And I'll give you 2 examples on this, okay? First off, there's Titanfall. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, what an overhyped game, oh, overhyped fall, oh. Shut the fuck up with that shit, alright? Overhyped my ass. The game is fun. Fuck it if you don't like it, then take your ass and play some more Call of Duty if you're so unhappy with it. Fuck that. The fact of the matter is that the Titanfall team, the team at Respawn, since the game's launch of since last year, new game modes, new in-game purchasing concepts. They have made this game stronger as the year has progressed since its release. And that is something that I find absolutely awesome. They understood, yes, okay, people have bought the game, but now we need to make sure they're good to go. Not only are they continually balancing the servers, but they're continually adding new modes. Obviously, Titanfall is not the perfect game, let's be real. The point is, they have added game modes that have not been in the game before on top of it. And it was free! It was a new mode, a completely new mode, a whole new currency system in the game, which allowed you to progress even further, and it was completely for free. Titanfall, you guys get a thumbs up. Honestly, thank you guys at Respawn, that was awesome. Thank you. EA Sports UFC. You see, a lot of people are like, oh, you're mentioning two EA games here. You know, EA published Titanfall, and obviously EA Sports UFC. EA's the gaming devil. Let's be honest, of all the buggy-ass, broken fucking games we got last year, and the only thing that Ubisoft launched that wasn't fucking broken was Far Cry, and the only other game that fucking worked when it launched was fucking Dragon Age Inquisition, I think EA has earned a little bit of reprieve from most people. Let's just be real here, alright? So fuck that shit. EA is not the gaming devil. Fucking Activision is, alright? Thank you. EA Sports UFC was a brand new IP since, you know, THQ lost the UFC license, and EA picked it up, and the people who made Madden are now making the UFC game. And the game looks gorgeous. That's just straight up for it. For those of you who don't like the controls, that's cool. Hey, your choice, you can do that. I love the game. The point is that since its launch, not only have they fine-tweaked the online experience, which is what most people always talk about. Oh, the online experience, you have to tweak it, make it better, make it more balanced. These guys have not just tweaked that and make it better, but also have continued to add more animations, have added transitions. They added the touching of the gloves at the beginning of a fight to make sure you show respect. Granted, that should have been in there initially, but what they keep adding and have added since its release last year is none other than fighters. Now, I don't even know what the number of fighters they've launched into this game, but since its release, they have continued to add fighters. Now, if you look back, they had season passes for the other UFC games from THQ, and you got maybe roughly the same amount, and you paid 10, 15 bucks for it. But this time, EA Sports UFC, you've gotten all sorts of classic fighters. You know, just recently they updated like a Legends pack with Quentin Rampage Jackson and Brock Lesnar and Mark Coleman and Matt Hughes. Just for free. Absolutely for free. Extending the gaming experience. And before that, even more fighters have added the fact that Nick Diaz can now go to middleweight so you can play the super fight of Anderson Silva and Nick Diaz on your console, if you so choose. And it's completely, say it with me, free! I'm not even going to an argument on what qualifies DLC or what makes a DLC worth it in a season pass, because that's not my job. It's not, okay? I don't know if this game mode is worth more than that costume in some store in other games. I don't know, alright? But I will say that the bullshit that WWE games and 2K pulled with this season pass, 2K showcase shit, and now not giving you all these other superstars and moves with it for free is an absolute atrocity. And I'm not even fucking kidding. I hate that fact. The fact that they launched a broken-ass, halfway decent game with no features is enough reason for people to get turned off. But to take the people who've already given you their money and who are still sold on it and are looking for reasons to keep playing the game other than the obvious reason, and for that matter have gone on to defend it and fought with people over it like I have, and then you guys to do some shit like this and fuck everybody over, no, fuck that. So, 2K games, I hope for 2K16 you guys get your shit right and make the game. You fix what is broken in 2K15, i.e. the lack of features, and take that bullshit of season pass shit that is not anyway affiliated with a real season pass and keep that shit to yourself, alright? Because fuck that, I'm not doing it again. But this kind of shit is unacceptable. And fuck you guys for thinking you're going to get more money out of us. So either way, thank you for putting up with me on this one, guys. I was actually hoping to do a different video first before we got to this, but 2K and WWE games forced my hands. But either way, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening to me rant and rave. I feel much better. This is therapy. I love that. This is therapy for me. But thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time right here on The Cash Flow. And until then, this is me, G Money, your pissed off gamer and nerd extraordinaire, telling y'all, peace.